Hey YouTube, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nobby back again. Views on the news, and this one is done with a heavy heart. This story comes from the group Brothers with Effery from Facebook. Very sad news story. 2 babies, home alone, fires. Fire, boys, critical condition, in the hospital. But what's most important to the Black American woman, at least one of them, was her food stamp card in her purse. I would like to shout out to all the BAWs, the ones who like to say, your mama's black, your sister's black. This is going to be a real effed up story. And keep in mind that the women in here, they're mamas, and yes, they're black. I want you to understand something else. The women that run around say, your mama's black, your sister's black, you're this and that, your relatives are black, because they don't want you calling out the evil that is being done to these children by these BAWs. The heartlessness that is in these BAWs. No soul whatsoever. And to all the ones that argue, or their rebuttal is when stuff like this happens, or on my channel when I'm pointing out things, and they be like, your mama's black, for all of them, for all the women that thumbs down the video, the one about Switch, because they like Bobby DeBarge because he's light-skinned it, and the woman was married to an abusive ghost man that abused and neglected the family. That is okay with all those women because they like Bobby DeBarge because he's light-skinned. And them and their simps keep running around saying like he was the whole group of Switch. Like he played all the instruments simultaneously at the same time. To all those women, I dedicate this story to them. To all those women that okay the abuse of children, I dedicate this story to them. And they're only out when they try to challenge me, and my assertions is, well, your mama black. That's the point. That is the anger. Our mamas are black. You would think they would care a little more about their sons. They barely care about their daughters. And they care even less about their sons. If anybody that was in these boys' life, well, wait a minute. There was obviously no men in these boys' life. But at least there were men in the neighborhood to try to do what they tried to do. So, basically, thumbs up my channel, subscribe, click that gear, click the gear, click the bell, click the gear. And for those of you that like to donate to my channel, because y'all see that I'm actually doing something other than fattening up my pockets. Matter of fact, most of what I'm doing is coming out of my pockets. But I got brothers stepping up, and these are brothers that's working. And they're the brothers that these women don't want. But at the end of the day, wish they had. As, yes, they must do a stint in jail. The mother, at least. But the mother here is crying her eyes out. But the story is way worse than this. And the story here will point out the hearts of the majority of black women in the Afro-Indigenous community who side with the system, screw over the men, say they don't need the man. And that's because at the end of the day, their children are just a check. And they see themselves as the slavers of the Afro-Indigenous men. Dare I say the brothers. Oh, this goes out to you Hotep simps and you conscious community that took a brother's video down because he had a problem with one of you ignorant ones punching a guy. This is what I'm talking about right here. Pay attention to the brothers. There's some brothers in this story too. Pay attention. All right, just pay attention. Look at this. This is the woman that don't need no man, that had all these children with Pookie and Ray Ray. Didn't need no man. The only man she was messing with was a temporary one. Oh, we'll break that down in a minute. But let's go.
Screams fill the evening sky as family members try to cope with what happened in the South Memphis community. 2 children, ages 2 and 3, left home alone shortly before a fire broke out.
During our search procedures, we located 2 small children. Those children were transported to Labana Hospital in critical condition.
The 2 boys were left unattended while their mother and aunt left home to go drop off a friend.
Their mother and aunt left home to go drop off a friend. Oh yeah, you know, it's a Pookie and Ray Ray that they went to go drop off. A dude that they had over to the house that did not have his own car. All right, because that's the kind of men that the average BAW like, whether she has a degree or not. This is the man that she likes. The one that don't have SH can't even bring himself to the house. Oh, it gets worse.
We left about, I don't know what time it was, because we went and dropped this dude off at home to here cut her grass and stuff.
They went to drop this dude off that came here to cut the grass. Makes you wonder what grass he was cutting. All right? And let's say he was cutting the green grass outside. For real. She don't got no man to do that? Oh, she don't need no man. And yeah, these you women, you BAWs, yeah, these mamas are black. Oh yeah, this one right here, we know she's a mama too. She'll give that away in a minute. And I want you to pay attention to this one right here.
We went and dropped him off at home.
Sometime after that, 911 received a call from neighbors saying the house was on fire.
Pulled up and we heard a lady hollering, and when she hollered, she was hollering 2 kids was in the house.
Now, pay attention to the brothers. All right? So pay attention to her, pay attention to the brothers. So now we got the layout. They leave a 3 and a 2-year-old home alone. Hold on, wait. Let's just watch.
She was calling me on the telephone and she was telling me the house was on fire. The house was on fire. And so we were hurrying up to get here.
So wherever they took the dude to, they were gone for a while. You can tell in her story that they were gone for a while. Okay.
Neighbors say they heard screams coming from the home and rushed to the back door to try to rescue the 2 children. However, when they got there, the flames and smoke were too powerful for them to enter.
It was really hurtful to hear kids and not hollering, but I wasn't for sure it was kids. I thought it was the radio.
Now here's the giveaway. So he was trying to risk his life to go in, and then he was not sure, but he wanted to see who it was. All right. Look at the expression on the men's face. When all the men, all the Afro-Indigenous men, look at the expression on their face. And you can see anguish on their face. All right, watch.
So by the time I tried to get in the hall, the smoke pushed me back out.
So he got into the house, and he got into the hall, and the fire and smoke pushed him back out. See, everybody went into the building. It was out the front.
Screams filled the evening sky as family members try to cope with what happened in the South Memphis community.
And he found that
2
out,
children, ages 2 and 3, left home alone shortly before a fire broke out.
During our search procedures, we located 2 small children. Those children were transported to Labana Hospital in critical condition.
The 2 boys.
It hurt his heart that he could not get to them. Understand this.
Were left unattended while their mother and aunt left home to go drop off a friend.
We left about, I don't know what time it was, because we went and dropped.
Look at this dude. The fire worker. Look at him.
Dropped this dude off at home so he had cut her grass and stuff. So we went and dropped him off at home.
Wait, y'all. I wanted to stop when he said that, because I want y'all to pay close attention to everything that happens from this point and is said by the aunt.
Time after that, 911 received a call from neighbors saying the house was on fire.
Pulled up and we heard a lady hollering, and when she hollered, she was hollering 2 kids was in the house.
Peter was calling me on the telephone and she was telling me the house was on fire. The house was on fire. And so we were hurrying up to get here.
Neighbors say they heard screams coming from the home and rushed to the back door to try to rescue the 2 children. However, when they got there, the flames and smoke were too powerful for them to enter.
It was really hurtful to hear kids.
This is indicative of the American BAW. This is what the American BAW want to defend. This is what the American BAW come at my channel and say, well, your mama black, your sister's black, and I am saying yes. Oh, you're angry at your mom. I am saying yes. Oh, you mad because of it? Yes, I am. That's why I go out into the community and do what I do, because I am angry at what these women have done, and I'm trying to fix what little bit I can, with little bit of money I can, And I can't even put people back in college anymore, which is what I was doing before black women took my channel down. And then they're constantly attacking this one because they hate that I'm telling the truth. And I'm not as popular as the other guys, but I do more in the community than they do, and they earn more. But see, from the beginning, I saw this as a bigger problem than anyone. I wasn't just angry because I am happy with the way my life turned out. As a matter of fact, I might be dying soon. I don't care. I'm ready to go. I got to the point where I felt like I did all I can do. I'm ready to go. When the Most High ready to take me, I'm ready. But until then, I'll keep doing this and keep on trying. Not trying to do anything for the BAW, but trying to find the brothers so that we can get together and do stuff for other brothers. Now, when you just take care of the brothers, notice their faces. When you just look out for the brothers, I'll tell you what happens. Whoever's with them, the woman and their children, if you could bring them up, they bring their whole family up. That's the pride of being a man. See, women don't understand that because they're not men. They want the position without understanding the cost. But this is downright worse. I'm not done. Again, let me show you something. Pay attention to the expression on all the brothers' faces in this shot right here. Get a good look at them. Get a good look at them. Saddened by what they've seen. Take a look at this guy. Heartbroken. Anguish. Disturbed. Crying on the inside. Trying not to show it on the outside. This is who really cares about the community. It's never been the BAW. It's never been the BAW. The Afro-Indigenous firefighter. The Aborigine. That's what we are, the Aborigine. The first man. All seeds come from us. The anguish on these men's faces. Look at that. Oh, but then, again, might I remind you, pay attention to the BAW?
It went into an emotional uproar. However, the children's aunt, who left the house with the mother, said she has no regrets about leaving the children home alone.
Nope. I really don't, because, if they had been there by themselves, I don't know how the house got caught on fire. I don't know if the boys set it on fire or somebody threw something in there to set it on fire. I really need to get in there and see that my purse burn up. But I had my food
It went into an emotional uproar. However, the children's aunt, who left the house with the mother,
because this was so funny to her, and her concern was her food stamp card. Why? Because she has children too. But now you can see the children are a check, and the black women take our channels down because they just want our mouths shut. But it's hard to keep your mouth shut when they keep putting themselves in the news like this. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and put them thumbs up. If you care to donate, my donation link will be in the description box. My email will be there too if you want to email me. And that's the best way to know when I'm going to do the live. And I might do one after this. But subscribe. When you subscribe, click that bell. When you click the bell, click the gear. And go over to Reluctant Navi Neo. All right, go to Reluctant Navi Neo and subscribe there. All right, I'm going to talk about this. That mom didn't care about them boys either. She cared more about that thug. She went and got him, left them boys alone. She went, took that thug home, left them boys alone. Why is it that the only man that the woman, the black woman, wanted to have a long-term relationship with is the most short-term man? But you know, that's what these BAWs like. You know, everybody else is lame. And they'll come up with all kinds of stupid excuses why they prefer the bad boys. And every stupid excuse they come up with, oh, they're better in bed, this, that, and it. And it's all about the bed. And they're not really that good in bed. It's temporary. It's the excitement that this dude's going to leave and I can control him. Yep. You know she's going to have to do time for this. And this is just exactly what Melini was talking about in Brazil. How black women are always, somehow or another, destroying their children. I'm out.